I'm me, you're you, and this is our school news, the Dolphin Daily. Starts now.
Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time.
Congratulations to the cast, crew, and producers of Annie Jr. You did a fabulous job with the set design, performance, singing, music, dancing, stage presence, and the whole thing. Annie Jr. was great, and we're proud of all those who took part.
If you're an 8th grader, please share this information with your parents and family. We will be celebrating the promotion of our 8th graders next Tuesday, June 7th, 2016. The ceremony will take place at Fort Myers High School, located at 2635 Cortez Boulevard, Fort Myers, Florida 33901. And we'll begin promptly at 6 p.m. Students participating in the promotion ceremony need to be appropriately dressed and at Fort Myers High School by 5 o'clock p.m. Please park on the east side of the high school, parking lot nearest to the hospital, and arrive early to allow time to park and get situated. We are excited to celebrate our students' accomplishments and look forward to seeing you there.
Ripples, everyone, please check under your bed, in your closets, in drawers, in your book bags, and purses. If you have any library books checked out, they need to be brought back and checked in. Keep in mind that fines do apply and ultimately have to be cleared up. So it's best to turn stuff in now, so do it. Thanks for your attention on this.
Tomorrow, our 6th graders take their end of the year field trip, and they're going to have lots of fun at Sky Zone. Speaking of trips, the Dolphin Daily staff has been thinking of vacation, and we have some ideas for trips you might want to take. Today, we'll feature a couple of trips across the pond. Do you know what the phrase means if someone says across the pond? They are referring to the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. Today, Banyan and Vern suggest that you might like to save your money and plan a trip to Scotland or Paris, France. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Banyan Lakes. There are many places you could and should visit in the world, but if I had a choice, I would go to Scotland. Scotland is the upper part of the UK, right above England, and since it is part of the UK, the currency used is the pound. It has beautiful mountains and ocean shores. There are hundreds of mountains, valleys, and lakes. In fact, one of the most famous lakes in the world, Lake Ness or Loch Ness, is where the Loch Ness Monster is said to call home. There are many mythical creatures in Scotland. In fact, the national animal is the unicorn. Whether or not you believe in fairy tales, Scotland has some very real castles. There are tons of castles that scour the land all over in all kinds of places. Speaking of castles, Edinburgh Castle is possibly the most famous and coincidentally is the capital of Scotland. I don't know about you, but Scotland sounds like an amazing place to me.
Do you want to take a much needed vacation away from the boiling Florida heat? Do you want to see the most memorable sights in the world? If so, then you should visit Paris. Here at the Dolphin Daily, we've compiled 5 of Paris's most memorable sights. So without further ado, let's get started. First, you'll want to know how long it takes on plane to get there. In a general sense, it's a $1,075 trip by plane for a total of a solid 11 hours in total. Now let's get to the good stuff. You're obviously going to want to see the Eiffel Tower, the national landmark of France. The Eiffel Tower was built for the International exhibit, Exhibition in Paris 18 in the year 1889. Next is a popular site. A next popular site is the Notre Dame Cathedral. You might recognize it from the popular Disney movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame. What you probably didn't know is the cathedral is over 800 years old. But wait, there's more. If you want to take a bit of Paris's culture in, the Musée du Louvre is the place to be. It just so happens that the Musée du Louvre is Paris' largest museum, despite looking like a gigantic glass pyramid. And the Musée du Louvre is also the home of the Mona Lisa, a very famous painting. Finally, if you'd like to see the Mother Church of the Holy Cross, visit the Sacred Heart Basilica Montmartre. It is a Roman Catholic church dedicated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. This is Vern Fraser of the Dolphin Daily signing out.
Thanks, guys. Those are some awesome looking field trips. We might need to save for a while to make them happen, but they sure look beautiful and worthwhile.
Go up. It's hurricane season. How about these interesting hurricane facts? The word hurricane comes from the Chicano Native American word hurricane, meaning evil spirit of wind. The Atlantic Ocean hurricane season is from June to November, when the seas are at their most warmest and most humid. Conditions are ripe for a hurricane to develop. Hurricanes are the only weather disasters that we have given their own names. All hurricanes begin life in the warm, moist atmosphere over tropical ocean waters. A typical hurricane can dump 6 inches to a foot of rain across a region. Florida is susceptible to hurricanes, and for this reason, having a family hurricane plan is important. More about hurricanes and hurricane safety plans will be shared on Monday and Tuesday next week.
Before we sign off with today's Dolphin Daily, here's our consistent reminder to everyone on campus. Hold it together. We're all excited and happy about the school year ending. We're all a little bit tired and looking forward to no alarm clocks and extra free time. Well, we're not quite there yet. We still have a few days to manage our behavior, our tone of voice, our demeanor, and our attitude. Hang on. The end of the year is almost in sight. Thanks, Ripples.
One last thing regarding the Dolphin Daily. There will be no Dolphin Daily tomorrow due to our Dolphin Daily field trip. We'll broadcast on Monday and Tuesday of next week, and those will be our final shows. Thank you all who have watched, and to all who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Go back and look at some of our past editions, and when you have a chance, remember to follow Fort Myers Middle on Twitter and Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook, and keep watch on our website to stay up to date on all the happenings at FMA. Now make it a great year or not, the choice is yours. Signing off, the Dolphin Daily.
Know what happiness is to you. Clap along.